Mars. The reason Mars looks so red is due to oxidization, rusting of iron in the rocks, soil and dust of Mars. This dust is blown into the atmosphere and from a distance makes the planet appear almost red. When Mars is at the closest distance to Earth, it takes around 6 months for our spacecraft to get to Mars. The red planet also has many massive volcanoes and is home to Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in our solar system. Mars. The reason Mars looks so red is due to oxidization, rusting of iron in the rocks, soil and dust of Mars. This dust is blown into the atmosphere and from a distance makes the planet appear almost red. When Mars is at the closest distance to Earth, it takes around 6 months for our spacecraft to get to Mars. The red planet also has many massive volcanoes and is home to Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in our solar system.
International Space Station.
International Space Station. Orbiting the Earth, the International Space Station, ISS, is a habitable man-made satellite. It primarily serves as a scientific laboratory for researchers around the world to conduct experiments in biology, physics, astronomy, meteorology and others, as well as to demonstrate various technologies and make breakthroughs that could not be done on Earth. The ISS has been visited by more than 200 astronauts and cosmonauts from 15 different nations. The ISS program is a joint project that involves 5 space agencies: NASA of USA, Roscosmos of Russia, JAXA of Japan, CSA of Canada, and ESA, made up of agencies from France, Brazil, Malaysia, South Korea, and Italy.
Soyuz mission.
The Soyuz space vehicle is a vehicle that has been transporting many astronauts to Earth orbit since 1967. Since the retirement of the Space Shuttle in 2011, Soyuz spacecraft are the exclusive vessels ferrying astronauts to and from the ISS.
Asteroids.
Asteroids. Asteroids are small solar system bodies that orbit the Sun. They are mostly found in the asteroid belt, a region between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter. Asteroids are similar to comets, but do not have fuzzy outline and a tail, called coma, like comets do.
Black hole.
Black hole. A black hole usually can be found at the center of the galaxy. A black hole is born when a giant star runs out of energy. The star implodes and its center collapses under its own weight. It will continue to collapse on itself, forming what astronomers called a stellar black hole. A black hole's gravity is so strong that it pulls in anything that gets too close. It can even swallow an entire star.
Comet. Meteor.
When an object hits a comet or asteroid, the resulting debris may form meteoroids. Meteoroids are rocky objects drifting in space, with sizes ranging from grains to large boulders. When a meteoroid enters our atmosphere, It heats up due to the atmospheric friction and leaves a bright, glowing trail in its wake. We refer to this burning meteoroid as shooting star.
Soyuz, Vostok, Apollo 15 to 17.
Apollo 15 marked the first time the lunar rover was used and continued on with Apollo 16 and ended with Apollo 17 as the last spaceflight that took man to the moon.
Space Shuttle.
NASA's Space Shuttle program succeeded in creating a reusable spacecraft that can operate regularly with its 5 Space Shuttle fleet: Columbia, Challenger, Discovery, Atlantis and Endeavour. The Space Shuttle, whose longest orbit lasted 17 days and a half, isn't just a mode of transport, it's a laboratory too. There have been 22 Spacelab missions. Spacelab allowed scientists to perform experiments in microgravity.
Space Shuttle. Space Apollo Supernova.
Supernova. When a dying star is not big enough to turn into a black hole, it will explode into a supernova. The blinding light of the explosion can outshine an entire galaxy for a moment.
Solar System.
Solar System. The solar system consists of the Sun and everything that revolves around it. Among those orbiting the Sun directly are 8 largest objects, which are called planets, and they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Did you know that the Sun is the center of our solar system?
Mercury.
Mercury. In our solar system, Mercury is the smallest planet, which
International Space Station.
International
Sputnik.
Sputnik, 1957. It was the first man-made satellite successfully launched into Earth's orbit. It was sent to gather data regarding the density of our atmosphere, as well as placing a radio transmitter into Earth's orbit.
Lunokhod 1.
Lunokhod 1, 1970. The Lunokhod 1 was the first robotic rover designed to be remote controlled from Earth that had successfully landed on a space object other than our planet. Its mission was to explore the surface of the Moon and perform tests on the lunar soil.
Lunar Rover.
Lunar Rover, 1971. The rover was carried first to the Moon by Apollo 15 and had greatly helped the performance of the crews in Apollo 15, 16 and 17 missions. They were able to explore a wider area beyond their landing site, carried more samples and finished the missions quicker.
Spirit and Opportunity.
Spirit, Opportunity, 2004. Exploration of Mars continues through NASA's Mars Exploration Rover (MER) mission, with its twin rovers, Spirit and Opportunity, which were remotely controlled from Earth. Both were designed to identify rock ingredients on Mars.
Curiosity.
Curiosity, 2011. Curiosity is the largest rover ever sent to Mars so far. Its goal is to test new landing technologies, study Mars' environment further, and to determine whether Mars is or was able to support life.
International Space Station.
International
Sputnik.
Sputnik.